right.
Yeah.
We had that was a commercial that we just do sometime here on Speedy's Comedy Corner.
It's random.
You can do that. This your show, baby.
We can do that. 877-210-610 is the number to call in. A lot of stuff going on. First of all, let me make sure I get this out. This weekend we'll be in Oakland, California at a Royal Park.
Yay,
Doing a comedy show. It's Laughter and Hope. And laughter, there's hope. So come on out. Mark Curry's going to be hosting along with myself. A lot of comedians going to be there. Starts at 2 o'clock. It's over at 6. If you're in the Oakland, Yay area.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
Yay area.
That's the day after y'all play the first game. So hopefully Oakland wins. Was it Friday? They play Friday, right?
Who?
Oakland and San Francisco. Yeah, they play Friday. So hopefully they win. The brothers come out.
Is Johnny Mac performing?
It's for a good thing. So we'll be talking about it all night.
Is Johnny Mac performing?
I'm not sure. I'll find out if he is. But also
Johnny Mac still does stand-up?
Also too, we got to make sure we give love to Bling Water. Go to blingh2o.com. Get the water of choice here on Speedy's Comedy Corner. Also too, the best barbecue in Los Angeles.
Barbecue is
Speedy
so
and
good.
Gwen. 3957 Western Avenue here in Los Angeles. Go there, let them know I told you about it, and you get a really good price on
Pork and beans are the bomb.
Yeah, the beans off the chain.
Country
And also, too, go to jttproduction.com, get my DVD. And for those of fans who did buy the DVD, we do appreciate it.
Thanks to both of you.
Today, we're going to be talking about, like I said, a young lady I was kicking with this weekend just told me out of the blue she gave her son, 17-year-old son, the videotape, the porno tape, that's what I'm going to call it, of Kim Kardashian and Lil Ray J. And I thought that was a little bit much.
Did she watch it with him, or did she say, "Hey, son, I want you to check this out"?
Yeah,
Let me know what you think.
But pretty much, well, not what you think, but here, Merry Christmas.
So she's encouraging him to have sex. You know,
I guess you could say it. I guess you could say
she may know that he's
encouraging.
already fucking, and she's just giving him.
But I think
tips.
it's too much, though. I think that's way too much for a parent to say, "Okay, here's a tape for my son, so you can learn to go get your fuck on."
Yeah, it's probably her
Lewis.
thinking it's probably a modern day punishment. Take this tape,
Punishment.
go in your room. Take this tape, go in your room and study it.
How's that punishment? It's right.
That was Lewis trying to be funny. Lewis, you have kids, and we talked about this earlier.
Yes.
What did you tell your son?
Well, I had to talk with my son. The way I put it is, he was about what?
Well, I guess the question is, before you say that, is for people out there listening to the show, at what age do you start to talk to your kids about sex? And was that the right way of doing it? Was that a way to open the door by giving him the tape of Kim Kardashian?
Well, as a dad, when you walk in and your son's drawing is bigger than yours, then it's time to talk to him.
Why are you looking at
Wow, you're looking at your little boy's wiener?
No, I don't mean that way.
Whoa.
No, I mean,
you mean your 3-year-old shit is bigger than yours?
No.
What do you mean you don't mean that way? What other way could you mean that?
Well, whatever way you take it.
Why
is
was you
fine.
staring at your son?
You walk in the room to wake your kid up in the morning. That's when it's she right.
And he's laying there spreading.
I'm not looking at my son.
With the covers off of your son, let the covers stay on the boy.
Wow, Lewis.
Just because your daddy snatched your covers off on you and then
like you did to your son to see the size of his penis in the morning.
When you go wake him up in the morning, and then what happened was that night we talked because he had his little, wet dreams. So we talked because he came to me and said,
because he came.
You should using these canes and all these
wet
dreams, all these words.
He asked me first
Lewis
why
Dix.
his thing is always hard in the morning. That's what he said.
What the fuck did I want?
So you pulled the covers back and looked at it.
This was about 13.
You might want to wipe that mic off.
So we sat down, and so what happened was I got into bed with him. We laid down.
Oh, shit. You're making this worse, Louis. You got into bed with your son with a hard dick in the morning?
Is that why the marriage
Oh, shit,
His thing has gone down.
The real reason your marriage didn't work.
Hold up. So you called your son shit to go limp?
No.
Oh, and now he's gay,
Let me
too.
just get this straight. I got into bed. We'd start.
Why did you have to get in the bed? Hold on, Lewis.
Were you wearing a halter top, Lewis?
No.
You didn't want to walk him downstairs and listen.
You wearing that
go talk
mustache,
about
Lewis?
No, it was nighttime. He was
Oh,
in
shit.
bed. He was going to sleep.
What? I thought he was going to school.
You are digging the hole deeper. You said
Literally.
it was
We
the morning.
talked that night.
You said it was morning.
That's the
He was going to
morning
read
that I
a
noticed
bedtime
it.
story.
Listen,
Y'all talk from morning to night? Goodness gracious. Can he finish?
That's why his dick was hard.
Did you spoon your son?
Yeah, he took one of my
While you talked
Viagra
about
pills
this,
and
did
then
you
he
cuddle?
You on Viagra?
No.
This nigga spooned his son.
Listen.
He did just
Did you
admit
have
he has
that hat on
Viagra
while you were
pills.
talking?
No.
Lewis
what
Dix has
happened-
Viagra
no,
pills.
I was joking.
All right, here we go.
Listen, what happened was, in the morning, he had the erection, all that. So then I talked.
Somebody said you daddy boyfriend.
Michael.
I want to hear this.
Michael
Lewis.
Jackson.
Go
Michael
ahead,
Jackson.
man.
Michael Jackson.
So-
Well, I must say though, Lewis, it's going bad.
I know.
It really
You might want to
is.
just Cut it off right
bring
here.
it back. Let me bring it back.
Bring
What
it
happened
back.
was that morning he had the erection. I realized we needed to talk.
Right.
So
You're
that
wearing
night-
your halter top
that
and your lip
night-
gloss. Go
That
on.
night, prior to him going to sleep, I went upstairs and I said, Lou, we need to talk. I got in the bed with him, laid down with him. I
Oh,
said, listen.
shit.
Little
Stop
Lou.
saying that.
Well,
Little
because
Lou.
he's my son. So I laid down and I said,
I've
listen.
never laid in the bed with my son.
Michael
I
Jackson
got
has.
7 of them.
First of all, I
Michael
can't fit
Jackson
in no
has-
full size bed. I'm not gonna. Ain't nothing we gonna talk about that close. Where I go,
All right, well,
son, when
It
you pull
might
your
be
dick
a
out,
twin bed.
Well, it's
especially if it has to do with your dick. I don't want to be that close with my
It was
son.
a big enough bed. I said, listen, I'm about to
You
have
just
a
said his dick was bigger than yours.
No, a big enough bed.
Oh, I thought you said your dick was
Big
bigger.
enough
both of
bed
us
like
are
he
finished.
bought it
This
for that
is such
reason.
a bad story.
Can this nigga
bought
get in
it.
his bed,
Now,
get
what
my
happened-
boy, and
Stick
talk about
on
a
it.
hard
No.
dick?
What
Can
happened
Lewis
is-
finish this story?
So
No.
what happened was
Damn.
No.
I tell Lou, I said, I'm going to tell you something that my dad told me and his dad
When he
told
got in
him.
the bed with me in
It's
a
the
halter
rites of
top.
passage. That's the way I put it to him.
So
Now-
did your dick? Yeah, did your dick in the bed?
No, my dad didn't get better than me, but that was what I tried to do was
was
present to
Teddy
him.
Pendergram got in the bed with you.
Ah, nice callback. Speedy.
Oh, that's
Up
wrong.
in this
Wrong.
bitch.
What I tried to
Bling
do
water
was
joke of the
establish.
day.
Bling.
What I tried to do was establish that there was there was a routine that we had in our family as men, and I wanted him to do the same thing. That's why I
The
presented
routine
it that way.
of getting in the
mustache?
bed
No,
with
the
their
routine
sons
of
while their
That's
dick is
nasty.
hard.
No, what
Yeah,
happened
you
was-
just asked
all
him
right,
to-
let me just get to the point. We
Please
talked,
do.
we discussed about sex. I told him about the ins and outs of sex, talked to him about different things girls would do, how he would feel, and then at the end I said,
And you
listen,
showed him.
when you
I'm sorry. I'm listening,
I
baby.
explained to him, since I did the laundry in the house, once you have your wet dream and all that, you will clean up the sheets and then we will wash them so your mom and sister don't know.
Lewis,
Once-
remind me not to go back
Now,
to you on
let
the
me tell you how
story.
beautiful
Oh,
it
my
is.
God.
A couple days later,
How beautiful
he
the
come to me
semen
on the
is.
chase to say, Dad, I had that dream last night.
What
And I-
dream?
With
and I
you
wanted
in the
to get
bed
up
with
and
him?
clean up. The dream about him having
The
he had a
mustache
wet dream.
clippers.
I had a wet dream.
You were probably in the dream, Lewis, because you were cuddling
Let's get
him.
past
in your
Lewis.
halter
He was
top
whispering in his ear in the
before
bed.
he
This
had
got
the
deep in
dream.
the
Hold on, we got a phone call. Lewis, you've been saved. I guess out of Utah, right? I think that's where it is. Teardrop is on the phone.
Teardrop,
Teardrop,
long
are you
time.
there?
Teardrop.
Hey, Teardrop.
Are you there?
Hey, what's going on with the family? With the
Cold
corner?
Teardrop.
Teardrop.
Now, let me ask you a question, Teardrop. Did the mom do the right thing by giving this son the tape of Kim Kardashian?
Nah, I would say if you just give it to him and say, "Here, go watch that shit." You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
gotta give them some instructions with it. You know, you gotta get with these kids early because it's all over the place now. You know what I mean? I mean, sex is just as normal as the ice cream man riding down the street.
Right.
So-
You know
so
what I
at
mean?
what-
It's
at what
commercials
point-
and the-
At what point do you talk to your kids about sex?
Well, like I said, you want to start. I say about your sons, your daughters. You start about 6 o'clock. I mean, 6
6
years old
o'clock.
each, and just explain to them
6
about
years
their
old?
body. Explain 6 years old. Explain to them about their body. You know, your private. That's your private.
6
Don't nobody
years old?
touch your private. This and that. You know what I mean? And you know, I mean, you ain't gonna break down the birds and the bees with them and all that. But you know,
I
just
feel what
just
you're
let
saying.
them know certain things.
Got you. All right, appreciate the phone call, man.
I got public.
in the house, two people just walked the fuck into the
Yeah,
door.
they show up when
Hold
they
on, hold on,
want
hold on.
to.
Two people just walked the fuck into the door. Corey Holcomb is in the
Corey
house.
Holcomb!
Chicago's own.
No, you got that wrong. I am Zoe, the voice of reason.
He's taking over Zoe's chair, ladies and gentlemen. You must use big words if you sit in that chair.
the
Big words.
perpendicular movement.
There you go. There you go.
Perpendicular. And also from Detroit, Young Gun and Comedy. Clay
Mr.
Thomas.
Detroit City, what's up, y'all? Clayton Thomas in the building.
So, yeah.
Clayton.
What's up, ladies?
Welcome.
Y'all
Wow,
all
well,
right?
So what were we talking? And I brought a friend of mine in, who's a mom of a young man who happens to be here, so he's probably loving the show as well.
Who was the other nigga on the mic, Speed?
What?
Who's this?
Oh, just give me a second. You
Okay,
fucking
I'm
up
sorry.
there.
You're
Yeah,
late.
wait a
His
minute.
name
God
is
damn.
Rodney
I just see
Bigham.
another nigga, Rodney
Yeah.
Bigham. How you
Rodney
doing, bro?
Bigham.
You all right?
Nigga coming in attack me like I owe him
On the
money.
air.
Who is this nigga?
On the
No,
air.
because
Who
you
is
know you
this
come
nigga?
in your house, you like, who the fuck is in my
Your house. I heard that.
All right, but thank you,
Territorial.
appreciate that though. So Daphne's in the house, and she
Nipples
has
through
a
the shirt
she has a
through
young
us all.
son. How old is your son, Daphne?
19.
You got to get real close on the microphone. Yeah.
Actually, he's grown. He's 19.
He's 19. So
Yeah.
do you feel the mom did the right thing by giving her son this tape of Kim Kardashian?
I'm sorry, how old was
17.
She cringed.
Yeah, you can.
Damn,
yeah.
that was a long pause.
You can say something.
Maybe
Okay, when did you talk to your son
Perhaps,
about?
maybe.
at 13.
Oh,
he
shit.
came to me.
And said
Did you
what?
get in the bed with him and jack him off
Did
in
you
a halter
Lewis
top
Dix?
like Lewis Dix?
You know what?
No, I didn't
That's
do
the
that.
difference between a male and a female. She had her way that she did it.
But
I
but
had
he
my way.
so your son
Yes,
came to you
Lewis.
and asked you about sex, or you said, "Let me tell you what's going on."
No, my son came to me and told me he was active.
Thank
that
you.
was smart.
Also, he
Can we
was
have him on the
bonus.
microphone? Come on,
son
man.
Come here. He
now
been
my
bonus since
son is
birthday.
still a virgin.
He done bumped the mama off the radio.
My
Time for him to meet Tangerine.
My son,
Oh, baby.
so my son is still a virgin. Thank you.
Yeah,
We
that's
knew
what you
that.
think.
Tangerine about to
We
take
knew
you on the
that.
bed with you.
Hold on, you
Move,
guys.
Kevin.
Hold on.
Sit down, baby.
Slide in, big homie.
Meet Mama